Alright guys, here we are, Bowl Expo. It's the very first day. We're just checking in. We picked up our credentials, as you can see, and we're heading into the first meeting. So we'll be grabbing some clips and stuff and seeing who we can hook up with to help us along on our 10th frame. Guys, I'm here at the USB-C coaching booth, and I think I found myself a few little trinkets to bring home to help me out.
Jill, the problem is with I may be gone right now, and with not having a women's stuff.
No, I get a little humbled with that one. I'm not really sure the whole best of something. I want to say many shots as we can. We've been both for 4 hours, and we're gonna make ourselves a top bowler. And sometimes that's really not the way to go. So make sure that you do practice, but make it.
It's going to be that way.
It's all down there. It's down that way.
Taken? No. Is there enough for us? Is anybody still with you?
Alright guys, we just finished up at the dinner that they put on, the welcome party, and that was amazing. Holy crap. Food was amazing, company was really great. We got to sit down actually with Brad Angelo and his wife, as well as some people from actually all over the world. We had one of the people at our table was from Melbourne, Australia. So that was incredible. I can hardly wait for tomorrow and all the other stuff that's going on here at Bowl Expo 2014. Hopefully we're going to get some time to get some stuff set up for the Pro Tour. Still need to find a ball sponsor. Still need to find a training program and some other stuff. We got to check out High Five and get my jerseys ordered. So hopefully this weekend is going to be not just fun, but get some stuff done. So until tomorrow, guys, we'll see you later. Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Lane Side Reviews. And on this very special Going Pro edition, we're here at the Cable Training Center to see what they have to offer.
tests all out. What's on the touchscreen. Make sure it's working. And here is the worm. The graph that's put out. You graph each machine. Wow. Graph an 8-foot, 22-foot, 30-foot. He has a quality control checklist he goes through.
Right above there is on this line here, so we can see the pros have a one thing that's great.
Wow. That's some damage. Alright, so we just finished up at the Kegel Training Center. I gotta say, I was pretty impressed. One thing that kind of struck both myself and Sarah while we were there was the cleanliness. Wow, is that place clean? I know that they're ISO 9000 and 9001 inspected for quality, but even where they work is so clean. You don't see dust on the ground, you don't see shavings all over the place. It's an immaculate workspace. Then when we got out to the lanes and got to meet up with Rick, I tell you, he is so friendly. I mean, our guide was very, very friendly as well, don't get me wrong. But Rick was so knowledgeable and so friendly and took us through everything. It was a real joy to be there. I can actually hardly wait to come back down again, just to get down on the lanes and work with the cats again, and kind of see how my game is going, see how I'm getting ready for the tour. It was really interesting seeing some of the information about launch angle variance and repeatability and speed control for the pros, seeing how exact they really are. You think about their bodies, they can control their bodies so well. There was a shot with Norm Duke where he threw 2 balls and he was within 100th of a mile an hour of the 2 shots. That's robotic. And then getting into the pro shop and kind of seeing what they've got there, boy, they got some nice equipment in there. The innovative drills with the digital scales and the vacuum suction table and everything in there too. It's a pro shop, but it's immaculate. I'm really blown away by how clean that place was. Now the ability to change the topography of the lanes, I think, is going to be really good. One of the things that Rick said was that I should find out what the lanes are like in Vegas when I'm bowling. Because if I come down and work with them, they can actually adjust the lanes, not to be exact, but they can mimic some of the lanes that are down there. So if there's a problem spot that I should be aware of...
Right. US 27 northbound, Highway 25, Highway 27.
If there's a problem spot that I should be aware of, we could almost recreate it and put together a game plan for each lane. It's actually kind of mind-boggling to see how much science is in there now. I mean, I've been learning about surface, I've been learning about, you know, transition and how the ball goes through the pins. But the topography, you know, in watching some of those videos from house to house, knowing that could be the difference between shooting, you know, 190, 210, 230, 300. So there's more work I got to do before I get to the World Series. There's just more things I got to figure out. It's a lot of work ahead of me. I got 4 months to crunch in all this stuff. I don't know when I'm gonna have time to sleep, let alone do my regular stuff. I think we found the place. Okay, so the funniest thing just happened. We're hanging out here at the storm party, and I'm going by the door, and there's Jason Belmonte. And without any prompting or anything, he knows who I am. That's pretty cool. He's actually like, "Hey, you know, Rob, how you doing?" That was pretty surreal. And then walking around over the side, ended up running into Mike Flanagan, and he's like, "Hey, Rob, how's it going?" You know, it almost feels like what we're doing is really worth it. That we're reaching people out there. When the people in the industry start to see what we're doing with Laneside Reviews and other things, and they recognize what we're doing, it's really nice. It feels really good. So yeah, you know, I just wanted to share that. Back to the party.
Your team has earned heartfelt apologies Bravo Zulu. On behalf of Navy Sports, Commander Navy Installations, Command MWR of the United States Navy, thank you.
Okay. Alright guys, so we are on our way to the trade show part of Bowl Expo. Had a phenomenal night last night. You know, hitting the storm party as well as the seminars that we got to see. That storm party was off the chain. It was ridiculous. Was able to run into some people we've met before. It was kind of surreal being recognized by people. It was kind of cool. Norm Duke came up and said hi. Jason Belmonte, Chris Sands from Turbo.
Interstate 4 eastbound towards Orlando for 26 kilometers.
Who else did we run into? Mike Flanagan. It was kind of surreal because they all knew who I was. Yes, we've worked with them before. We did interviews, but you think they see lots of people all the time, and they were like, "Hey, Rob, how's it going?" So that was pretty cool. Ran into Pete Weber several times. He is a presence in a room. That's all I'm gonna say about that. When you see him and he sees you, you know he's seen you. But that was yesterday. Today, we're going to be hitting the trade show floor. We have appointments, actually, to go see Chris Sands at Turbo. We're going to run into Lori as well, the president. We have to go over into the Storm booth, because we have a whole bunch of appointments there. And we're even going to see if we can pick ourselves up a drill press and some tools so that we can drill some equipment for the World Series. I have 4 Brunswick balls waiting at home for me right now. They arrived just as we left for Bull Expo. And if we're really, really lucky, we're going to get the groundwork laid for a ball contract for the World Series. Because I think that right there is going to be important. We need somebody to practice with. We need a ball rep who's going to be that second pair of eyes for us while we're on the floor, so that we can make sure we get the right ball reaction, the right surface, so that we can keep scoring. So we're about 20 minutes out from where we are. We stayed off-site. I know a lot of people like to stay right at Universal or Disney. We were lucky enough. Well, one of our friends, Kathy Harvey, got us a house just outside of Orlando, which was just spectacular. I can't thank her enough for that. Pool and a ravine and more bedrooms than you can shake a stick at. So it's a little bit of a drive, but totally worth it. Feeling a lot more reassured after yesterday. I got a chance to talk with Schlem and talk with Belmo, and both of them were actually really supportive of getting my pro card. And both of them said basically the same thing. You know, just stay within yourself, make your shots. That's all you can do, whether you're going to finish last or first, as long as you execute your plan and have a plan. You know, you're going to do as good as you're going to do. So I'm feeling a little bit more confident about that. So hopefully after we're done at the trade show here, we're going to have lots more to talk about. But until then, I'm going to keep my eye on the road here so I don't die. And we'll see you later. Where to go? Alright guys, that looks like it is the end of Bowl Expo for us. We're going to head back to our house, start packing up, and getting ready to fly back to Canada. If you have a chance to get out here, this has been amazing for us. It looks like we have a ball company on tap. I'm not allowed to say who yet. You're going to have to keep watching, but it looks like we have a contract in the works with a ball company. So that takes a lot of problems out of our hands for the World Series. And we had some great interviews with some of the pros that we had there. Chuck Gardner helped us out a lot. Got us some layouts for some of the new equipment coming out so we can do some practicing. Man, it's been amazing meeting with all the different companies. Looks like we're going to be going out to Kingston to work with Dan McClellan. He's going to help us out with not only the pro shop that we're working on, but our bowling going into it. And man, this Bowl Expo was an absolutely amazing trip. So I'm going to sign off now. Take it easy.
This program sponsored by Turbo Driven to Bowl for all the Quad 2 inserts and switch grip interchangeable thumbs we use in all of our videos. Dexter Bowling Shoes, the world's most advanced bowling shoe, the SST-8. Kenwell Pro Shop, bags, balls, shoes, and accessories for the betterment of the game. And Bowlerama Berry for the lanes we film on.